CBUM ITHOLATE mint chip ice cream. It's going down. I hear this is their best flavor like yet. And I feel like their whey proteins for raw in general, raw and the CBUM line of raw, I think they're really good. So crack into things. Now I believe this is actually an Amazon exclusive. I'm a little bit late to this party. I don't think anyone else has done videos on the flavor, but I know that it's been sold for a little bit. So my boy John West over at Raw was kind enough to send one over for me to try out. 10 ounces, cold water. First ingredient here is gonna be whey protein isolate. So I'm a big fan of the fact that there's nothing above that. Obviously it's an isolate or an isolate for that matter. But the second ingredient is gonna be chocolate chips. I use cocoa powder to flavor it. That is ridiculously good. Really nice. Oh, you get like a wave of mint afterward. Awesome flavor. Chocolate, very cool chocolate with waves of mint in it. The chips are kind of hanging out on the bottom, so I'm expecting a nice fun swig of them at the bottom. Literally full-on chocolate chips, and they're heavy, so they're gonna sit on the bottom. That's really good. So in terms of quality, some people are gonna say that inclusions are not healthy, and that's totally fine. For the most part, adding whey protein to your diet is going to make a huge change in your health overall. If it comes with a couple extra fun inclusions, I never have a problem with that. The difference between having a mint chip ice cream protein and actually going and have mint chip ice cream is so vastly different for your health. I do not mind the inclusions of some fun little tasty things to make it easier to adhere to. For many people in the world, sticking to a supplement regimen is going to be difficult. And little things like this, while they do add in some unhealthy factors, if it keeps you adhering to that regimen, I think it is worth the quote unquote detriment, which I really don't think is all that much. In the whole formula, it's 25 grams of protein out of a 33 gram scoop, a high purity for sure. The second most abundant ingredient is going to be chocolate chips. And that's where the unhealthy inclusion factor comes in, but I do not consider it to be a big deal. That's a personal choice you're gonna have to make for yourself. They use cocoa powder to flavor it for the chocolate flavor, which I enjoy that they didn't just put that in natural flavors. And they use silicone as well, which is gonna be an anti-foaming matrix here. They're not really a matrix because it's just one ingredient, but it's gonna be an anti-foaming ingredient. I like that because they kept this very thin. The flavor is very cool and light chocolate. There's not a thick factor to it. I've said this a couple times. Different proteins are gonna be thinner or thicker depending on the next thing as well, the gum matrix. Now they use gum acacia, guar gum, and xanthan gum to make it a little bit thicker than it normally would be. If you ever had isolate without any gum at all, you will notice it is super thin. I actually really like it for my bulks because I can like literally slam an entire shake without it feeling fuller. But they added some for a little bit of that mouthfeel, for a little bit of the experience, which I think is a good idea. They use natural flavors and then sucralose to sweeten it, and of course sunflower lecithin. Overall, amazing flavor. This is an isolate. There's not a lot to talk about in terms of ingredients here, but I do like to go through the ingredients a little bit to help you guys out understand it a little better. If this is your first time watching us, is most often with CBUM videos because you are searching for CBUM to help you guys understand the products a little bit better if you are not a watcher of the channel, because we do a lot of content explaining ingredients. So if this is your first time watching us, please give us a subscription. I never ask for those kinds of things, but these are those videos that get more views because of CBUM's name. In any case, great flavor, great quality. I'm a big fan of everything that Raw does. You guys know that if you watch any of my Raw videos. Not really much else to add in here. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a great day.